right. I think we're good to go, is it? Yeah, it's working now. What's going on, Ryan? How you doing tonight? Hopefully everything's saved properly. You excited for Slender tomorrow? Oh, I forgot we beat Jabu Jabu. This is probably going to be somewhat of a shorter stream tonight, because I don't feel great, and I'm tired. So we're probably going to be under 2 hours, just a heads up. But we'll try and get as much done as we can. You made a mixed drink, but the soda's flat. Sometimes flat soda's kind of good, though. Like, some root beers are pretty good. Don't start before 6. I'll make a post about when I'm going to start. It'll probably be around, like, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Just because I don't do too many horror games on the channel, I'll probably make a post about it so people know. Alright. Cutscene time. I'm mostly playing that game for you, so I mean, what time are you going to be around? I know you're literally on the opposite side of the country from me, so I think you're like 3 hours behind me. So I mean, I can start at like 9:30. You shoot for 9:30 Eastern time. That gives you enough time to go get your Popeyes, get home, and all that good stuff. 9:30 would be perfect. Alright, we'll shoot for 9:30 then. I'll probably just do all my horror games to be like 9:30. That way, yeah, everyone's home from work. Sets the mood a little bit. It's a little darker out. You there, boy. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. So you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. Yeah, you like my non-existent shield, buddy? Heh heh heh. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you're dealing with? A green guy on a horse? I am Ganondorf. Imagine trying to be like all cool and strong and you're like, yeah, my name's Ganondorf. Alright, bro. Soon I will rule the world if you say so. Mr. Dorf. Dorfenschlitz, or whatever your fucking name is. Should I go get a Pona song? That might be beneficial. I don't know. And the amount of time we'd take to run over there and do all that shit is probably not worth it. We'll just skip it. It's worth it. Bro, I know so many skips and shit to this game. Like, it ain't fucking worth it. The amount of time that I'm going to run over there, get the song, go back there just to do the race, I could have already been to all the places I would need the horse for. Oh my god. I forgot to grab the ocarina out of the river, or out of the moat. I've played this game before. Don't patronize me. I completely forgot she fucking yeeted that bitch over her shoulder because I was texting. This is why you don't text in Zelda. Hell, I could skip I could get the fucking bow out of the forest temple and then we could just skip right to the boss fight. We ain't gotta do all that other shit. Look at that. Forgetting the ocarina is a sign that I'm... No, forgetting the ocarina is a sign that I'm stupid. Yeah, see, look at that. Imagine we just left that there. Knight, can you hear me? It's Zelda. It's me, Zelda! I turned into a butch. Knight, when you hold the ocarina in your hand... Holding, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. Just scoot that out of here. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. I think this might be like one of my favorite songs out of the bass songs in this game. I'd turn into a butch too if I went into hiding with Impa. That's fair. Impa is definitely a Russian dominatrix. You've learned the Song of Time. Oh my god. Wow. Now, Knight, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Don't tell me what to do. I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on. Now that I have the... Oh, and it reset daytime. Dope. Right. The only benefit that I see getting Epona before we do this is that it would allow me to go do Gerudo Hideout. That's the only benefit that I see to this. To getting the horse. The haunts. One thing I also want to check out is I want to check out the Unreal Engine 5 remake of this game and just kind of walk around just to see what it's like. I think that'd be pretty cool to play around with. Song of Time is amazing. It is a pretty dope song. It's got a good melody to it, you know? I really gotta bust out my ocarina and start learning how to play that bad boy. Just whip it out on stream. And then I could also play the ocarina on stream. Isn't that... the Master... I never got the adult shield. We don't fucking need it. Who needs a shield? We just won't get hit. It's the legendary blade. The Master Sword. Oh. Ooh, shiny. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the key to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. I wonder why he rode away on his horse then. Why didn't he just, like, stick around to be like, haha, now I can get in here. Knight. Wake up, Knight, the chosen one. That's Raru's voice. Oh, I'm a big fat guy. Imagine school curriculum so stupid they had 90s to 2000 kids playing recorders instead of Ocarina. I mean, listen, what do you think the cost difference is between a piece of plastic versus a handmade Ocarina? I don't think it was like a curriculum issue. I think it was probably a cost issue. Like, let's look up the average price of a recorder. Recorder instrument price. $7 for a recorder. Now let's look up an ocarina price. Okay, you could get a plastic one for $4.25 at Target, but ultimately they're about $20 for a nice glass one. So I can understand them going for recorders over that. Because he wanted to savor the view of his hands. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages. Ooh, I'll get in your chamber, sage. Inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Knight, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Oh my god, am I old? Yes, sir. Old as fuck. You're big now. You've grown up. Thanks. You hope Bryce Dallas Howard plays Impa in the movie. Oh my god, I shared a meme in my Discord about the cast that we should have, and it was like Bella Ramsey as Tingle, and it was like fucking, oh god, what's his name? Oh, what's the guy that goes, wow. Why can't I think of his name right now? Not Matthew McConaughey. Is it Matthew McConaughey? No, it's not. You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of his fucking name. You never get bored of this game, it's so good. Dude, this is like my 15th time playing it on the channel this year. It is a staple here. We keep coming back to it, whether it be a randomizer or just a vanilla playthrough. Why can't I think of that guy's name, though? Oh my god. Oh, Ryan, you know who I'm talking about. Help me out here. You don't know who you live under a rock? Brother, you're the one that's always spouting off about movies. Come on now. How are you doing tonight, Joel? Forgot to ask. How was your week so far? How was your day? The Sage's seals will contain all the evil power. I'm just mindlessly skipping dialogue. I'm sorry. I, Raru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time. The hero of time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. Yeah. We know what we're doing. Alright, I got a second to look it up. Owen Wilson, that's his name. That guy. I got a second to look it up. It was that Owen Wilson, Bella Ramsey. Loving movies. Standard for reptile. Oh, it's standard for reptiles like you. You know, that's fair. You live under a rock, you gotta have something to do. Watching movies is one of them. I still really want to watch Lord of the Rings, but I feel like I should just wait for Scales. She's still never seen them. I don't want to like watch them all and then have to watch them all again. I mean, I could watch them again. really care that much. But Knight, we're back in the Temple of Time, but if 7 years really passed, it looks like you won't be able to use some of the... I don't understand that. Why can I not just, like, whip out the slingshot as an adult? Why is that, like, a kid-only thing? Have I seen them before? Yes, I've seen Lord of the Rings probably 24 times. Maybe not that many times. Probably, like, 7 or 8 times. I always catch new details in them every time I watch them, too. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, and one inside the goddess of the sand. Together with the Hero of Time, the Awakened Ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. It's okay, Zelda, we all know it's you. I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword. You really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. Somewhere in us being trapped in that time chamber, we got our ear pierced, so there was definitely a Claire's in there. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. Fellowship and the 2 Towers are fantastic. Return of the King is meh, but the first 2, especially Fellowship, can be rewatched for. I will agree that the 3rd movie is the worst of the 3. I just don't, in terms of movies, I just don't think it's a bad movie. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Knight? Sure do. Ooh, Spinning Mountain. It's not a bad movie, but it's a disappointment. I wouldn't even really say it was a disappointment. At least I don't think it was. Oh my god. I missed the opening. Don't even look at me right now. I missed an opening that was like 10 feet wide. Frodo, Gollum is literally plotting to murder us. No, he's not. Literally tries to murder them. That do be how it happened, though. I need to read the books. Like, no joke, they're sitting right here. I've got all the books just right here. And I need to read them. I'm gonna leave this right here so I don't forget. Like, look at that. Oh, it's a hardcover collection and everything. But Sam, we need a guide. I mean, to be fair, they did kind of need a guide. Have you seen how helpless Frodo is on his own? I don't really think you can fault him for that. He was kind of pathetic. I'm gonna be real. Sam was the real ring bearer. That you can't tell me he wasn't. That never would have. It would have never made it to Mount Doom if it wasn't for Sam. Point blank. Period. Don't I think that Gollum's murder? I mean, it does, but like, also, he could have just recognized that they were trying to murder him, but that he was trying to murder them, and kept him around, but like, kept an eye on him, kept him on the leash that they had him on from the beginning, right? You think it's a bummer he didn't get killed in Moria? Yeah, he had that Elvish Mithril on. I bet that shit hurt like a bitch, though. Getting fucking by a cave troll. Like, I don't care how strong that armor is. Buddy just busted, like, 6 ribs. He didn't keep an eye on him and sent Sam away for having crumbs on his jacket. That's very true. Why am I talking to her? I thought we were playing a randomizer, so I was like, oh, free check. Oh my god. Then Sam saw the bread on his way down and realized he didn't do it. Yeah, Sam forgot that he just didn't eat the bread. Denethor being a dumbass. Dude, look, alright. Most of the non-main characters were dumbasses, and they were just really hard-headed people. How did I pull that one? It's not that one. I knew it was this one. Still pulled the wrong one. Please don't tase me. Okay. Alright, here we go. First try, baby. That's not first try energy. Oh my god, I was able to sneak by that. I don't know how. Navi, now is not the time, alright, lady? We are racing a ghost, if you couldn't tell. Fuck. I knew I could have gone around the other way. And I still chose not to. Oh my god, I was a second behind. Whatever, it's fine. We got the hook shot, we didn't need the other thing. Reward, I'm gonna give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Thank you, it's a spring-load chain that will pull you up to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? Or it will help you. Nice, appreciate it. If we could skip the dialogue, that'd be cool. My least favorite part of the movie is the fucking advisor who makes I remember it was Mary or Pippin sing the song while it's just like a close-up of him eating. Ugh, I hate that part. That dude's such a tool bag the entire movie. It fucking God, I've never wanted to reach through a screen and punch somebody more. And I can't think of his name right now. But you know who I'm talking about. The fucking Weasley guy. That's done it. Oh, fuck. Really? That was his name? Oh my god. To the hook shot. Thank you. I didn't know that was his name. Well, look at that. We were on the same thought process there. I almost missed that jump. And he like tries to burn his the guy alive. Faramir, however you pronounce his name. I suppose the quickest way to the Lost Woods would be up through Death Mountain, huh? What did you think of the Hobbit movies? I don't think we got into that yesterday. What about the Hobbit movies? I know most people don't like them because they're like CGI and stuff, but I enjoy them. Not even close to that little dude. How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name and tremble. I am Knight, hero of Gorons. Shut up, loser. Your name is also Knight, and you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero. My name is Durrania, or my dad is Durrania. Do you remember him? Dad named me Knight after you because you're so brave. It's a cool name, I really like it. I saw the first Hobbit movie once a long time ago. All I remember is wanting to line up the dwarves and machine gun. Really? I like the dwarves. I like Feely and Keely. Yep, we know. I will say that they strayed away from the book on the movie, which is not like a bad thing per se, but they fuck, stop. I don't want to keep hearing about that. They added like a lot that wasn't in the book, but it was part of like the Tolkien universe. It was just kind of a weird decision to add them in there, but I guess the book itself wasn't like very screen worthy. Come on, let's go. Yes, thank you. Since we're here, I'm just gonna go back there and get the Bolero of Fire, so that way when we beat Forest Temple, we can just yeet ourselves into the Fire Temple. Man, it's so hot in here. We can't stay here forever. Then fucking leave. Nobody said you had to stay here, Navi. Something that grows over time. A true friendship. A feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. I'm just here to get the Bolero of Fire, so then we can go back through the Goron City, go to the Forest Temple, and then we can just beat the Forest Temple and then warp right to here. I don't think you need the bow in here, do you, though? Well, no, there's one room where you gotta shoot an eye, so you do need the bow. Yeah, because I had to come up to Goron City to go through the forest anyway, I was just like, well, we might as well just grab these while we're here. Save some time on the way back. Probably not the fastest way to do it, but how we're doing it. So, yeet, yeet, motherfucker. You have learned the Bolero of Fire. And I'll see you again. God damn it. I'm probably watching The Lord of the Rings after this. I'm gonna make myself a midnight snack, and I'm gonna fucking go put it on. I might, at this point, I might as well just buy it from Amazon or something. Because I usually just resubscribe to a streaming service to watch it. The HBO Max is what I think it's on, but it'd probably just make more sense for me to buy it at this point. Buy it from like Amazon Prime or something. Ooh, I could watch the show from Amazon Prime. I heard the first season wasn't great, but then it picked up in the like after the first few episodes, it got good. So maybe I'll give that a try. That could be fun. And just like I said, we're not giving Mido the time of day to even try and be a main character, so we're just gonna... Fellowship definitely one of your top 10 favorite movies. Whoa, I side hopped. Oops. Mido, I despise you so much. I just want you to know that I would rather sit here and glitch past you than do that the proper way, just so I don't have to interact with you. Yeah, yep, I know. One of my favorite movies back in the day was Black Hawk Down. That's a good movie if you've never seen that. Yeah, we're like past the early game, Navi. I don't need tutorials, but thank you. I feel like teaching me how to lock on and sidestep was like something that should have been taken care of in the first little bit of the game. That's just me though. Black Hawk Down's a good one. Oh, shit, you're right there. Hey, I thought you were down at the other side. Okay. Ridley Scott. Maybe? It's got Orlando Bloom in it. Come here. Back up, back up, back up. There you go, good boy. Good boy. That sounds right. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to go to the side with that. I watch a ton of war movies because they're all mostly the same. So, Black Hawk Down, coming from a veteran, I don't know if you knew that I served. Not just in restaurants. I know that's a misconception with what my service actually was. Black Hawk Down is probably one of the closest to real-life war movies. It gets it pretty good. See, I'm funny sometimes, Ryan. See? I got you to laugh. And I know that was a genuine LMAO. I know I got you with that one. You're gonna watch just because you sold it like that. It's a good movie. It's genuinely a good movie. And it's a true story. And I don't know, it's a good one. American Sniper is okay. I wouldn't say it's like the best war movie I've seen, but if you want something that's also just like a true story, just to like learn about it, that's a cool one. That one's a little bit more like Hollywood-esque. It tries to focus more on the action bits. But with Black Hawk Down, you could just get such the feeling of like dread throughout the entire mission and just how everything keeps going wrong. Don't tase me. I knew I had to be quick with that one. They were like on my ass. With American Sniper, they try and like fill you with more of like the mental strain that he went through and everything. Because apparently, I didn't know this before I saw the movie, but his Chris Kyle's first confirmed kill was a child, which is terrible in any right. It was good. It's good if you like. If you want to see, like, the history of it and stuff. It's like what I was saying, it's more of like a Hollywood-esque portrayal, and they really try and focus on like the mental effect it had on him. And it's still a good watch. It's still a good one. I wouldn't say knock it, but oh, there's lots of death in Black Hawk Down. I can tell you that much for free. Alright, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go get the bow and arrow, and then we're just gonna do the boss skip. And we're just not gonna deal with the rest of this temple. Wait, this isn't where the bow is, though. The bow's in this room, right? I'll try the boss skip for like 5 minutes, and if we can't get it in 5 minutes, then it's just a waste of time, and we'll do the temple as it's intended, I guess. Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't have nuts, and I don't have a shield to fight these guys, so I am really banking on the fact that I can dodge all these hits. Deku Nuts. This is our first Deku Nut that we've picked up this whole game. And it's in the fucking Forest Temple of all places. What the fuck is that? That's ridiculous. I got one nut left. There we go. As long as it doesn't end with the standard how insignificant our geopolitical differences are. This is shameless loss. No, it's not. This wasn't even the fucking bow. Was I going the right way then? Did I go the right way from the get-go? I should have put that fairy in a bottle. Actually, we technically still can't. There we go. Keep us going on our deathless run. God, this glitch is going to be hard to hit with this GameCube controller, but we're going to give it a try. I guess it was this way. No hit run when? Oh my god, a no hit run? The entire game? I don't know if I'm that good. That would be me playing very slow and methodical, if nothing else. There's no way I have to go through this entire area just to get to the bow? Do I really? I mean, you know what? I do. Well, if we're going... Oh my god. There's arrows on the floor. Oh my god, Navi. You're a fucking regular... You're an old Hyrulean... what's his nuts? Fucking Sherlock. That guy. Pretty wild that people do that. I mean, if I practiced, if I did it enough, eventually I would get lucky and get through it. My biggest spots where I would probably take hits is on the Octo-Orc fight in Jabu Jabu, because I would probably accidentally walk into the spikes. Or it would be on the Water Temple boss would be another spot where I'd probably get hit. Or it would be Ganon or Phantom Ganon. Not allowed to block either. If I can't... Well, I don't really block anyway. If I try to do a hitless run without And I don't think that would happen. I don't think I would be able to do that. I mean, I could try it someday and we could just see how far we get, just for funsies. I don't think I'm getting much further than the Dongo's Cavern, but knowing my luck, like, does fall damage count as a hit? My dumbass jumps off of tall places all the fucking time. I would also need to find a way to 5 shots a check. Just get drunk and do a no hit run. Yeah, that would totally work. Totally. I could totally do that. It only took me 12 hours just to get one sequence of Tears of the Kingdom done without taking a hit. Why not just go for an entire Zelda game without taking a hit? I don't see the difference. It's totally an equal thing. According to my rules, fall damage would be fine. I don't know what the community thinks though. Yeah. The greater community would be like, if you even take a single damage apart, it doesn't count. I know that's how that would go. Some fucking neckbeard somewhere would say that. It didn't count. A Zelda game I've played a dozen times. That is true. That is true. And I've played it a dozen times and I still forgot a fucking key. So that should tell you everything you need to know about how that playthrough would go. Also, these guys would probably be a pain in the ass to get through. The Shadow Temple would probably fuck me up pretty bad. I feel like it would be Bongo Bongo, Water Temple boss, or like one of the Phantom Ganons. That would completely ruin that run. What the fuck? Do I have to get rid of this block? Is that what we're doing here? Man, it's been so long since I've had to do this dungeon normally that I just don't remember how to do it. Normally I just walk in here and do the boss skip and then I leave. Because I don't have all this stuff to do it. Bongo can be... Yeah, Bongo... There's an entire short on my channel about me struggling with Bongo the first time I played this game on my channel. It's pretty funny. Because I literally walked into the Shadow Temple and I was like, Bongo Bongo is the easiest boss in the game. And then I spent the next 2 hours dying to him because I refused to get hearts and heal. Hey, so that sucks. Yeah, I refused to go get hearts and heal. And I kept throwing myself at him over and over with just 3 hearts. So I'd have to do the ship sequence and then actually go fight him and everything. And it wasn't happening. It's a funny video though. I was pretty proud of it. Alright, there's our key. I don't remember. Is this a key up here? Or is this... I think this is just a rupee. It's probably a key though. It's a recovery heart. Best clip is when I killed my friend in the climbing game. Yeah. When I fucking put the banana peel behind him. And I was like, you killed... She was like, you killed him, you bastard. And I was like, nah, I gotta get rid of the evidence. And I just yeeted it off the cliff. That was pretty good. I'm sure there'll be plenty of clips to be had when we play Slender and the Mortuary Assistant. Yeah, that's some dumb shit, how I would take damage in a no-hit run. I would just be running by, and it would catch me on the tail end of me walking by. The way his scream fades, I know. That's the intended effect. I love games that have proximity chat. They're always so good. This isn't even the way that I'm supposed to go. Wait, is it? Oh god, now I don't know. God, I'm getting lost. I haven't had to do this dungeon normally in so long. This is the fight room. Yeah. I knew that was the wrong way. I literally second-guessed myself. I went that way and I was like, no, this isn't right. And then I was like, well, maybe it is. It was not. If you want some like old 2013 or 2014 YouTube nostalgia, my hand simulator video was very heavily inspired by like that era of editing. That's a pretty good video. That was baby night. That was back when I played with all my friends. We were goofing around. Man, there's people in that video that aren't even in the friend group anymore. You moved away from all your friends. What just happened? But why did I get pulled up there initially? I went like right here and it like sucked me up. That was bizarre. That was so strange. But then notice you don't hunt or do anything fun anymore anyway. I've never been hunting. I'd probably enjoy it. Ooh, that fucking hurted. Come here, nuts. Wow, I might be about to go down here. See if I can do it without having to pop this fairy. What if I just bomb your ass? Oh, I hit the other one on accident. Gotta lock in here. You think you could kill a bear that wasn't threatening you? Yeah, maybe. I probably wouldn't want to. It's like, what if you shoot at it and you miss, and then you just piss it off? Then what? Knowing my luck, I'd shoot at it, I'd like hit it in the leg. It would just be pissed off, run at me, and then my weapon would jam. And I'd be like, well, God, it's me, ya boy. Like, what the fuck do I do now? Gunshot would probably scare it away. Or just piss it off. It could go either way. I could just piss it off. Why did I go this way? I'm gonna go this way. Well, you know what? I'll get the ghosts while I'm here, just in the off chance I can't hit the glitch. Scroll by my stream, going to bed. Just wanted to say I love the Forest Temple. I'm in a mad fun part of the game right now. I like the Forest Temple. It's alright. It's not the worst temple. I haven't played this game vanilla in so long, I'm getting a little lost, though. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your night, Black Cat. I like the music here a lot. It's probably the best music in the game. For temples, that is. The best song in the game is Gerudo Valley. Nobody's gonna change my mind on that. I used to work in Alaska and I've seen quite a few bears. They remind you of dogs. Can I pet that dog? Oh, I don't have any nuts for this guy. Wait and turn! There we go. That was close. I've always wanted to visit Alaska. I think that'd be cool. That'd be a cool trip. Doing like an Alaskan cruise or something. Doesn't even really have to be like a visit to Alaska. One time we were in the skip and you saw a mama grizzly and her cubs on the beach and they swam out to us and I threw a salmon to them. Well, that's kind of cool. What's going on, that 80s guy? How are you doing? I'd be afraid if I saw a mama bear and her cubs swimming out to me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm out in the water, like, no thanks. That sounds like a recipe for death. Would be a cool memory, though, to say you fed a bear. Playing one of the best Zelda games, and you're also doing great? Good. Glad to hear it. This is definitely, in my opinion, the best Zelda game. That's right, you go invisible. This one... This is the first video game I ever beat back when I was like 4 years old, because I watched my brothers play it all the time. And so I just kind of learned the entire game at such a young age. So this one's a special game for me. You were in a skiff with a gas pro. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I'm on a cruise ship and I see a bear swimming towards the boat. That's a motherfucking bear. I did it at 4. I watched my brothers play this game non-stop all the time. Literally, one of those stories that I hold over my brother is... I was a little older this time, so I was probably like 6. Yeah, because this came out in 98. Majora's Mask came out in 2001 or 2000. And my brother got to the moon part of Majora's Mask, and he could not, for the life of him, get past the Goron rolling part. He tried for like hours and hours and hours. And he was like, I kept asking him, like, can I try? And he's like, no, I'm gonna fucking do this. And he got so fed up and he left. And he gives me the controller because he basically rage quit. Oh, I'm missing a key. Damn it. All right, we'll go do the boss skip. He rage quits, and he gives me the controller, and like 15 minutes later, I come upstairs, and I was like, I did it. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, I did it. He's like, no fucking way. And he comes downstairs, and sure as shit, I'm just standing at the guy to give him the masks. And I hold that over him to this day. I never let him forget it. I was like, I'll always be better at Zelda games than you. It's so funny. Little 6-year-old me. Are you winning, son? I'm trying. We're about to go do the boss skip because I'm too lazy to go get the key. Assuming I can actually hit the boss skip in a decent amount of time. It's not like a hard skip to do, it's just tedious. I might as well grab the boss key just in case. Just in case. You know, you never know. We might need it. Am I really cheesing the temple? Fine. I won't cheese the temple because we're doing a vanilla run. Oh, I won't go Dora time skip. I do have to go find the stupid key, though, and I don't know where it is. So, holy... Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Let's calm down. Get back. Is this where the key is? This might be where the key is. Nope. Game is held together by well wishes and used dental floss. Glitching the game just happens. That's fair. You know, with enough practice, I could probably just accidentally glitch the game. Or with enough time. I want to say the key's this way. You killed a hand in here, right? Yeah. Look at that. Hey, buddy. Hey, bro. Oh. Hello? Alright, do I have to stun you first? That didn't stun you at all. Really, I have to use the bow for that? Come here, you little grubby mitts. Get out of here. Got him. First try. Let's go. It's not Red version or Battlefield 3. Dude, Battlefield 3 and 4, the peak Battlefield. You can just accidentally run into a glitch. Oh, it happens. I did something in Fire Temple that nobody had ever seen before. I'm sure people have done it, but when I was riding up the fire elevator in that like chain link fence room, I jumped off of it and somehow ended up clipping my head into the ceiling, and then I just kind of floated across the ceiling all the way back to the door. The floor master being unkillable. Right? I thought I was supposed to be able to hit him with a sword. I thought I wasn't crazy. I was like, that's normally how I do this. I just jump attack him, and then that's that. Battlefield 4 on PS4. You still play it? Dude, I've got it on PC. I should go back and play it. I bet the servers are bumping. Although 6 is literally coming out, what, tomorrow? Oh god, it's so twitchy. There we go. Well, yeah, there you go. That was your perfect example of this game being held together by dental floss. I couldn't kill the thing that was supposed to be killable. He was just like, no, I don't wanna. That's not how we're doing that, bud. Please tell me I can backflip over this. Save some time walking around. God, it really does feel weird playing this game normally after we've done like 10 randomizers on it over this past year. It doesn't feel normal. Playing it normally just feels not normal. It's so strange. Going in the linear progression. It's like, oh my god, Link, come on, brother. You gotta be making them jumps there, brother. Ooh, line it up quick. This is gonna suck. Oh, fuck. It's so touchy with the GameCube controller. Oh, and we're down here. You know what? Somebody in chat one time did tell me that you can wear this and it saves you from the poison, which I thought was pretty cool. I didn't know that. It also saves you from the invisible floor spikes in, wait, do I even have to be up there to do this? What if I just get like a really... No, I can't get a really cheeky shot with that. You do full randomizers, item songs, swords, spiders, etc. Once you do the spiders, it kind of just turns into a 100% run anyway. Yeah, I'm doing a multiplayer randomizer with a bunch of creators right now, every week, and it's been fun. I don't know about that one game. I think that hit. Yeah, there's so many like little intricacies to this game that they just like don't tell you. And that's one of them. Literally, that's what somebody told me on my Bongo Bongo short. Because I kept dying to the poison and the floor spikes when I get fucking mollywopped off his platform. Oh, that's the wrong way. And somebody was like, just put the fire tunic on. It saves you from the poison. I was just like, nuh-uh. Din's fire counts as an arrow. Interesting. Well, that would be useful if I had Din's fire. I like to rush my way through the game, so I don't have a few of the items. We'll just say that. What the fuck was that? Whoa, the ceiling's falling? You should have told me that when it almost fell on me. Wait. Okay, there it goes. It's like, did I glitch the game again? I don't think I can reach that chest with the hook shot. Oh, I can totally make it. I can make it. I can't make it if you do that, you dumb spider bitch. Whatever. I can make that run. I can make this in one shot. Watch this. Oh, I can't target in here. Oh. Oh, you suck, dude. Can I look down the bow? What is going on? Alright, we just running it. We're playing some fucking Resident Evil shit right now. Alright, give me a good drop on this. Hello? Thank you. What the fuck? Drop. Is it because I was standing underneath it? Okay, we have a semi-decent drop. The one thing that I stand by is that it's so much nicer in the randomizers when you have the fast pushing blocks. I didn't even need to push that other block out of the way, I just did it to do it. I was just wasting time. Moonburst, have you ever done the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask combo randomizer? That's a trip. Where you can traverse between the games through the Happy Mask Shop and the Clock Tower, and all the items are just spread between both games. It's fucking wild. It's crazy. That one's also multiplayer if you really want it to go nuts. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, old pal. Go. Got him. Get out. Since you do co-op randomized with a friend, and the ship version lacks anchor for the time. I thought it was lacking that, because I was trying to set it up on ship a couple weeks ago, and I was like, man, I gotta do like all sorts of like coding stuff. I don't want to do all that. I'm just gonna sneak by you. Next chapter's choking. Please turn to page 16. Are you referring to your what you call it? Your first aid class or whatever? What's up, Home Slice? I ain't wasting the arrows on you. He ain't worth it. First aid CPR class, yeah. Choking on page 69. Love it. Fast push, toggle sprint for the field, and fast sweep are the kind of required. Yeah, that's the one thing that I've been complaining about, having to come back and play vanilla, is like all the slow parts. All the like quality of life stuff that come with the randomizer. The anchor version doesn't skip the pickup and cutscenes. Interesting. I figured that was like just a standard thing in randomizers. Oh, I bet they got it, Ryan. I just don't think anyone else was gonna say anything about it. C button, D-pad. Oh my god, that's the biggest quality of life. This game would literally be perfect if they added that feature. Hello? Push the switch. What was that? It was like an invulnerable. It was like a wall I couldn't get by. That's so weird. There's been a lot of weird things happening on this playthrough, though. Like, when I stun enemies, they don't turn blue. That's been the weirdest thing. Or that was the first weird thing that I noticed, I should say. But yeah, the boot switching on the D-pad makes the water temple so much more bearable. Like, infinitely more bearable. Is it open? No, it's not. Come on, over here. There we go. But hold it and push there, Linky Poo. There you go. Good boy. You got it. Go save the world. You didn't say anything. You were there for work. You should have said something. You should have just been like, that's what she said. One more important feature than the boots toggle. Ooh, what's the more important feature? Get pranked, elevator. I'm not actually taking you. Free cam C-stick. Oh, I've never actually played with that. I didn't even know that was an option. There we go. I think Boss Man would be stoked if he said something about that. Doesn't matter if he's stoked. What's done is done, Mr. Boss Man. We can't go back and change the past. All we can do is move past this. I don't think firing me is a reasonable response. And I can't promise it's not going to happen again. That would be my answer. Bro came right back out the way he went in. Oh wait, you're trying to dupe me. Hello? Weird that didn't hit him. Is this gonna be dumb and not let me hit him with the hook shot? Or is that a randomizer only thing too? No, that's a thing. I don't know how the first one didn't hit him. Ocarina of Time's camera's outdated. Well, it was a game made in the 90s. Let's remember that. Funny enough, a lot of modern day games actually use that targeting system now. Hookshot's too slow. He's not worth the arrow usage. Let's see if we can do the cheese method here and just hit him when he's... Yep. Ah, he's too far away. We'll do it the way the good Lord intended. Actually, hold on, he's not... I love how quickly you can hit him if you just stand right underneath him. Like, the game just doesn't have time to process. He had time to process! Alright. We'll do this normally, then. I couldn't see. Fucking rope got in the way. Fletch it up, Link. That was too close for comfort. Holy shit, that ball was inside my chesticles. Oh my god. I don't know how that one didn't hit me. It is an ancient game, and some of the issues are a product of its time or hardware limitations. That is true. But it's crazy how many of, like, the core mechanics of this game have made it into modern-day gaming. You've defeated only my phantom. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions. That's kind of a you problem, Ganon. You could have put something else in here. Your demon guy got beat out by a kid wearing tights with a fairy. Like, I don't know if that's really your phantom's fault. I don't really think you can blame the Phantom on that one. I'm just gonna be real with you, Chief. The Chamber of the Sages. Thank you, because of you, blah, blah, blah. Again, I made a number of bad choices, like the part where he left the bow and boss key in the temple. Yeah, he's just like, let me put all these very useful items in this dungeon that's gonna definitely help you get to me and beat me. When in reality, I could probably just put all these things in my tower, like, just in a dusty trunk somewhere, and what are you gonna do? Did he really design the tower? Didn't he go in there and curse them? Isn't that like the whole spiel? The Forest Medallion. Could have also blocked the temple with one of those big-ass gold gauntlet rocks. Maybe, listen, maybe the big-ass gold gauntlet rock store only had 2. Maybe there was only 2 of them for sale, and he was like, I guess we can only put 2 somewhere in the world, so we might as well block a fairy, and the other one will be in my castle. Just in a lava room. He revived Volvagia and fuck with the Zora's domain. Does Ganon have enough power to create rocks so heavy his own magic cannot lift them? Well, he doesn't have the power to create electrical balls that kill me in one hit. He doesn't have enough juice to put into his electricity that it could fry a human being in a single hit. They don't even have enough juice to be conducted by the metal sword that I'm holding. So no, I don't think he can get enough to get a big old rock that Linky Boy here couldn't pick up. That's just my take on it. He should have gone to the local mechanic and gotten like 15 car batteries and just wired them all to his toes and just supercharged his shit. Can you imagine that as a Ganon fight? You're just like, why do you have like 9 car batteries up here? He's like, watch and learn. He just like hooks the things onto his nips and he's like, boom! Nukes the entire tower in one shot. Thunderballs deal 3 hearts of damage, which is exactly enough to kill a man. You know what? That's fair. Enough to kill a man that's fresh to the world. Link's been out here powering up. I just really like the idea of Ganon just being hooked up to like a generator. He's just like shooting shit like crazy, like a Tesla coil, going crazy. Alright, I think we have everything to go do Fire Temple, so... Oh my god, it keeps skipping some of the notes. Thank you. Is 3 hearts enough to kill a man or 3 men? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. We should ask the 100 men that we put up against a gorilla. And we'll give them a voltmeter, and they can test it on themselves mid-fight to see if it either supercharges them, or kills one of them, or 3 of them. Alright. Speed run. You think I can do this whole game without ever getting the Hylian shield? We'll just skip right to the mirror shield. 100 men would destroy a gorilla, by the way. I think if they all rushed the gorilla at the same time, they would stand a chance. But if they were to run up to that gorilla one at a time, I think the gorilla might kill at least half of them, and then the other half would probably be too afraid to go in. If I watched a silverback gorilla rip apart 50 guys, I probably wouldn't want to be a part of that anymore. I'd be like, okay, you can let us out now. At least the first 2 dudes that rush him are getting their head punched clean off their shoulders. Like, The first two are going down like a sack of dirt. Once you get past those first two guys, though, and 100 guys can grab that gorilla, it's probably over. Or I should say 98 guys can grab that gorilla. That's just my take on the situation. I don't need to talk to you, Mr. Goron. I just need the key that you were harboring here. Please and thank you. It's being realistic on the gorilla's favor. If you're being fair, the gorilla wouldn't engage 100 men. I mean, that's also true. If a gorilla saw 100 dudes rushing at him, it would probably it would just climb into a tree. You ever think about how creepy some of the sages are in this game? Like which one? Raru's kind of weird. Raru's just some old fat guy that just doesn't leave his mom's basement. If they're both willing to engage 100 men, easily dogpile the gorilla. Yeah. It's either that or the gorilla just climbs a tree and then it's like, you can't get me. What are you gonna do? You can't reach me. She's like, you're awake, it's been 7 years, now you can do my bidding. I mean, realistically, we're doing the bidding of the Deku Tree. It's just all part of the timeline, you know? I do think it'd be trippy as fuck to just wake up and suddenly, bam, adult. He's awake for 7 years, and as soon as he wakes up, you're there. You're just watching him sleep. Yeah, you know? Look, maybe she's got a kink about that. Don't discriminate. We don't kink shame here. People have a way overinflated opinion of gorillas, and them versus a grizzly bear is an interesting conversation. What about 100 bears versus 100 grizzly bears? 100 gorillas versus 100 grizzly bears. Oh, fuck me, dude. I forgot a key. Yeah, let's just pit 100 bears against 100 bears. My money's on the bears. Don't do this to me. I saw a really funny, and someone's gonna get mad at me for this if they see it in like 10 years time. I saw somebody make a comment on the 100 men versus gorilla comment. They just go, I want to see the real challenge, 100 women versus accountability. And I was like, oh no. But you said the inside thought out loud. It's like, oh no. You can't say that. And I'm not laughing about it. You can't prove it. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to talk to the rock. There's definitely a couple of interesting, like, battle situations that I would want to see. Like, what would, like, 100 rednecks versus 2 US soldiers that are operating a single drone? Like, who wins that fight? Like, the rednecks just have all their redneck, you know, makeshift artillery bullshit against a US military predator drone. Who wins that fight? My money's probably on the drone. Although, but then, so then there's the argument, it's like, okay, well, if you just spread the rednecks out enough, the drone's gonna run out of munitions eventually. Grizzlies are like twice the size of gorillas. So then... Oh, but like, in terms of strength though, and like speed, I feel like Grizzlies probably have that fight. Just a grizzly versus a gorilla. I don't know, I've got that like totally accurate battle simulator game where you can like put up 100 chickens against Chunk Norris. If we finish this quick enough, we could go fuck around with that. It's what a grizzly bear versus a gorilla would do. Just for funsies. I don't think I have the game installed, actually. Not that I don't think it's like more than a gigabyte of a download, but... That'd be a fun stream one of these days. Grizzlies would wreck a gorilla. Probably. I don't know though, but like, what's a gorilla's ability to just like palm a fucking grizzly bear's face? You know? Like, yeah, grizzlies are huge, but gorillas are also just like really big dudes. Then the Spirit Temple Nibiru is like, I need a child to fill a hole for me. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, that's, I didn't think of it that way. That's a good point. I ship adult Link and Nibiru. I think they would make awesome little Link babies. Way better than Zelda and Link. They'd be having all the right genes. Sages are a bunch of creepers. That's true. A decrepit old tree also had a child enter him, and when he was done, the tree was all white. So you know, there's some insinuation going on. Why did you come back here? Literally puts his hand on that shot. Maybe Goron is an anagram for groping. I don't know. There's a joke to be had there. You think gorillas mainly fight for dominance? Grizzlies do that, hunt and kill fucking moose. Okay, well, what about like a moose versus a grizzly? That'd be or not a moose versus a grizzly, a moose versus a bear. That'd be an interesting fight. What about 1,000 really horny and aggressive roosters versus a gorilla? Who do you think wins that fight? Just really, really angry roosters that can't get their rocks off against a gorilla. They're just mad about it. That's just it. They're gonna fucking rip apart anything they come into contact with, or attempt to. Depends on if the gorilla's into it. No, the gorilla's just sitting there eating a banana, and the horny chickens come up, and they're like, man, I really want to fuck something right now. Fucking, the gorilla's the only thing there. How horny are we talking? I mean, like virgins in a basement horny. That just saw... No! How am I gonna miss that? Oh my god, we have to go all the way back around. I'm talking, but back to the how horny, like a bunch of dudes that have never seen or done anything like that, and they just saw like Sabrina Carpenter for the first time. I don't know. They're really horny, Ryan. Just really horny roosters. That message didn't come through. Moonburst message didn't come through. I see it on the chat menu on the side of the screen. How horny is the gorilla? The gorilla's not horny at all. The gorilla's just there existing, and all these thousands of roosters just come up trying to just have their way with it. And they don't care if they have to kill it to get there. It's just... fuck or be fucked at this point. That gorilla's in fight or flight mode. And there ain't no flighting from this. The last word probably, yeah, YouTube censors a bunch of stuff. So, unfortunately, that one did not come through. Why is that block back in place? What the fuck? Why are you not in your home down here? Are you too good for your hole? I don't know. I think 1,000 roosters would give that gorilla a run for its money. can accuse the sages of being questionable Word documents, but that word is too far. Thanks, YouTube. YouTube is... it's a very progressive space, if you know what I mean. Leaning towards the roosters, but I don't think they could really hurt the gorilla. I don't know. I think 1,000 roosters could probably fuck up a gorilla. Roosters are fucking scary if you get in their way. Maybe they win by STD. Fucking... What's that warfare called? We give a bunch of smallpox blankets to the Indians. Chemical warfare, disease warfare. Just... It's the chicken, but STDs. I didn't even need to come in here. Oh my god, I almost fell again. Biological weapons. Yeah, exactly. It's biological weapon chicken edition. They're just gonna start, I don't know, giving them salmonella or something. That's just eating raw egg, and the roosters don't lay eggs. Ignore me. Okay, that's cool, bro. Really happy that you were there to do that. Jumping out of the lava like that, little weirdo. The rooster you can kill multiple times over with. I don't fucking know, man. I've never had to come into contact with a rooster, thankfully. I bet a rooster could fuck a whole ass human up if it really wanted to. Why did you throw that? Navi, I swear to God, if you hate me one more time. With attack geese? Geese are just dicks. Fucking weird ass little hissing chicken lizard things. Geese are just an anomaly in the animal kingdom. I don't get it. That's the other thing. Like, I would sooner believe that a unicorn exists. Like, if I had absolutely zero knowledge of this planet, like if I came from another planet, I had zero knowledge of this place, and somebody was like, yeah, we've got these really big horses with like 40-foot long necks. Or they were like, what do you think's real? A horse with a 40-foot long neck or a horse with a horn on it? I'd be like, the horse with a horn on it. No, we don't have those, but we have like 40 long, you know, we have weird like necked horses. I'd just be like, get the fuck out of here, dude. If you really think about it, rhinos are just unicorns. They're just very, very fat unicorns. Yeah, unicorns aren't real, but exactly. That's exactly. And if you had to explain that to somebody, don't hit me off, please. And if you had to explain that to somebody that wasn't from this planet, do I know where giraffes come from? I don't. Africa? Did we do some like weird biological shit over there and we somehow ended up with giraffes? Horses that got uppercut super hard. Oh, so what really happened is we put 100 horses against a gorilla and we got giraffes out of it. It's nothing fundamental. Right? We have a fish. We have a fish with horns. Why can't we have a horse with horns? Where in the evolution chain did that get fucked up? How come they can't just have a horn? Why is that so hard to believe? You expect me to believe that giant lizards roamed this rock for years, but we couldn't get a single fucking horse with a horn out of it? I don't buy that for a second. I don't. Where am I going? Hold on. I have 2 keys now. Oh, I remember where we go. You get horns, just not up on that. You know what? Fair point. Fair point. A single straight horn would be unusual. I don't even think that would be that unusual. I think there are way weirder animals. Like, we have, like, what the fuck is a platypus? Right? We have one of those walking around this earth, but we can't have a horse with a horn. We have some weird little duck beaver thing. God forbid we want a horse with a horn. What kind of nonsense is that? This is sweat and milk or poison. That's what, platypus? So yeah, platypus are either just lactating all the time or they're poisonous and don't touch them. That makes sense. I am going to hate doing the Goron Hammer run with this controller, and I'm probably going to fall. I'm just going to preface that now. Be prepared for a setback here in a second. Where's the path? So it's out here and then just straight through. Alright. Platypus just kind of suggests the world is a computer. Exactly. Exactly. Imagine trying to explain a platypus to somebody. Whenever they're supposed to be just glitched out. Could you imagine if spiders had wings? Hey, forgot about that being a fake door. Here you go, buddy. Oh. Here you go, buddy. Oh yeah, this guy. In what world did that miss? In what world does that miss? I fucking dropped the hammer right on him. There we go, thank you. Platypus is proof of awful intelligent yet goofy design. It's some, like, shit that I would make in The Sims. Like, The Sims pets. I'd be like, yep, that's my dog Ricky. It's just like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? Like a tarantula hawk. Yeah, just can you imagine, like, if a big-ass spider just started flying at you? Like a wolf spider with wings. A tarantula hawk? Oh, that, you know? It sounds like that's in Australia, and I'm probably okay. I'm probably safe from it, if I had to guess. That's the most Australia-sounding thing you could have put in my chat. Australia is really just nature's testing ground for weird creatures. Yeah, this is where we're gonna fall. This is where we're gonna be resetting some progress. I'm just calling it right now. So don't be disappointed in me when I inevitably fall down this big-ass chute. Oh, okay. Oh my god, that was so sketchy. I didn't like any of that. You're in Southern California and you've seen lots of them. Well, you know what? Southern California is like the little brother of Australia, so I was pretty much right. They're really cool, actually. Giant wasp with a blue body and orange wings. Looks like an orange blur cruising around. No, that doesn't sound cool. That actually sounds awful. You ever seen a cow ant? Cow ants are wasps, and they're dicks, and they're big, and they're fuzzy, and they hurt. It's called like a velvet... I think their real name is like a velvet ant or something. They're like really big and long, and they're red and black, and they're fuzzy, and I hate them. And they're all over the place in Georgia, along with scorpions. When I owned a house in Georgia, we actually had scorpions living under the carpet in our house because we lived in the middle of the woods. And we didn't even learn about them until we moved out. We were packing up, we were just like lifting stuff up, and we took the beds out, so we were just living in the upstairs. And fucking scorpions just came crawling out from under the carpet, and we're like, yep, burn the whole house down. That's cool. Good thing we're moving. Tarantula Hawk is supposedly 3 mott paint. What? Are you trying to say the most non-lethal sting? The most painful non-lethal sting on the, or the third most? Man, I could have not song-timed that block. Well, we song-timed it. I don't know how many people have seen that. I think I actually remember seeing that video. He's got the thing like trapped in a bottle. Or like a jar, like a glass jar on the table. I think I've seen that one. I've been stung by a paper wasp before, which is one of the most painful wasp stings you can get. It didn't feel great. Or like a red hornet sting. It sucks. Bam. Got it. Oh my god. Why did I just do that? I don't have the boss key. Oh wait, no, the boss key's down here. I remember where the boss key is. Crisis averted, guys, I remember. It's over here. You all thought I didn't know what I was doing. I pulled a sneaky on you. I'm gonna need that bat to fuck off, though. I'm gonna fuck you up with a hammer, bro. Get out of here. Panicking. It's just a bat. I think I'd be okay going my whole life never being stung by a creature. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened yet. Or that dream is gone. I've been stung by too many things. Ironically, they've all been wasps. Wasps are just dicks for no reason. The first time I ever got stung by a bee or a wasp, I was just in a gift shop somewhere with my parents. We were just inside in the middle of summer. And a fucking wasp landed on my hand and bit my finger. Just inside a gift shop somewhere. No nest nearby, no nothing. It just landed on me. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I was like, okay. Fuck you. And then the other time I got stung by the paper wasp was, I was delivering to some place when I was a truck driver, and I was walking up the stairs to their little shipping and receiving area, and they apparently had a paper wasp nest under the stairs that they knew about. And since I stepped right on top of it, I guess the wasps got mad at me, and they came out and they attacked my foot. And they're like, and I got in there and they saw me freaking out, and they're like, oh, I guess our exterminators missed that one. I was like, gee, thanks. I had to like look it up to make sure I wasn't gonna die. Never been stung by anything notable though. For your first summer in California, I saw more rattlesnakes than the previous 22 years combined. The first time and last time I encountered a rattlesnake, I shot it in the face with a pistol, shot it through its eye, it hit its midsection, and shot the rattle off its tail. It was at the same house that we had the scorpions living under the carpet. Good stuff. Good stuff. My city have an ass had never seen a rattlesnake before. And I was coming home from work. It was when I was in the army. And I was coming home from work, and we had like this half-mile long private driveway, but at the entrance of the road was this like funnel that kind of like went down into the road. And it was a paved portion, and so the UPS driver was going down there, and he ran over like the rear end of the rattlesnake, and like it went and like popped all on the driveway. And I was like, well, I don't want that thing scurrying into our yard because I've got kids and dogs and stuff. So I went back to the house, grabbed my gun. I didn't have a shotgun at the time, so I came back with my pistol, and it was just gone. It was gone. And so I followed the blood trail off to the side, and where the driveway kind of funneled down, there was 2 wooden fences to kind of like keep you out of the woods. And I saw the blood trail went over there, and I assumed it went like past the wooden posts. So I'm like, I walk up to the wooden post, and I'm looking around over top of it, and I just hear like, I heard that noise. There's like a little, and I didn't know what it was. And I was looking around like on the other side of the fence looking for it. And then I didn't see anything. So I like took a step back and looked on the side that I was standing on. And I shit you not, the snake was like here and my foot was like here. And I almost fucking stepped on it. And it was rattling because it was fucking mad at me because I was close to it. And he was all coiled up, and he was like already back. He was like coiled up, and he was like back like he was going to do that to me. And so I took a step back, and I fired the first shot at it, and I like took the tip of its nose off, and then I fired the second shot, and it went through its eye and then through the midsection, and it died right then and there. I've got a picture of it somewhere. It was big too. It was like a 3.5 foot rattlesnake. It was not small. It was fucking big. But it was the fact that I damn near stepped on it. It scared the hell out of me when I realized what I was standing next to. I was like, oh my god, I almost died. It was a diamondback too. A woodland diamondback is what I learned after I killed it. I don't know if it would have killed me, but it would have injected me with something not good. Spooky. Spooky all the same. And I never saw a rattlesnake after that. Could have mounted its head on a stick and been like any other rattlesnakes. This is a warning. Don't come into my yard. Go back in your hole, Volvigia. There you go. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Oh, you didn't come flying. Oh, well. Hey, how about we don't do that, though? Well, that hurt. I gotta lock in because I just fucked up twice very quickly back to back. And Volvigia apparently hurts. Very bad to get hit by. I usually don't get hit by this boss. The falling rocks is another story. I do get hit by those quite often. Where the fuck did she just go? There she is. Weird. Way up there. Oh, fuck off. Thank you. Alright, Link. Let's land the hit here. Yeah, after seeing enough rattlesnakes, I really wonder how many I didn't see. That is a thing. That's a scary thought. They could just be lurking in tall grass and all sorts of stuff. Link, come on, man. Why do we have a targeting system if you're not going to jump towards the target? You got me thinking about that, being able to move the camera with the C-stick now. That sounds really nice. Give me my heart piece. Damn near died on that fight. Bam. 2 adult dungeons down. But I think we're gonna stop there for tonight, because I need to go get food, and I want to watch Lord of the Rings. So... we made good progress. We made good progress. Plus, I know if I keep going, I'll just beat the game tonight. So, gives us something to do on Monday, since we're doing Slender tomorrow. Let's get through this dialogue real quick. Plus, if we get past Slender fast enough, then this gives us something to do tomorrow night as well. Oddly enough, randomizers for me are faster than non-randomizers. It can be that way sometimes, though, because if you put the medallions just out in the world somewhere, you only need, like... what is it for go mode? It's magic bar, gold gauntlets, light arrows, the bow, and then the medallions. Like, that's it, right? Unless you also randomize the amount of trials, in which case you might not even need all the medallions. You've received the Fire Medallion. Durania awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours. I also remember reading something about how the medallions are supposed to give you, like, powers. But I guess the idea was scrapped from the game. Just didn't make it out on time. Yeah. Well... that's all she wrote for that one. Maybe we'll just go... well, I think it doesn't matter if I save, it's just going to put me back in the Temple of Time, if I'm not mistaken. While we're here, we can grab the ferry, just so I don't forget. Get the bigger magic bar. But, yeah, we'll stop here, because we still have to do the ice cavern and all sorts of stuff. You demand all the trials, but then it needs magic, fire arrows, light arrows, long shot, gold gauntlets, bombs, hammer, maybe mirror shield, depending on how you use the light arrows. Okay. I usually do random amount of trials. I like to be surprised. I am the Great Fairy of Wisdom. I'm going to enhance your magic power. Receive it now. Shit, I got something you can receive right now. Sheesh! Medallions were going to be usable. Din's Fire is going to be a medallion, which is why it's the icon at the Shadow Temple door. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I remember on one of our randomizer runs, we had to light all the arrows to the Shadow Temple with a fire arrow and a stick. Because we made it so you could use sticks as an adult. And Din's Fire was, like, just unobtainable. So, it took me like 15 minutes, and I just lit one of the torches and I was just running. New scrap super light and the ice arrows are going to be in the water temple, ice cavern until super. Yeah, the ice arrows aren't even worth it. They don't do anything. It's like, oh yeah, cool. There's this optional arrow you have here if you want it. It's cool. That's what I like in the randomizers. You can make it act as the blue fire and melt stuff. How it should have been, but alas. Time constraints and publisher deadlines and stuff. They freeze the metal sliders? They freeze the metal slide? Nuh-uh. You're lying to me. I will have to test that now. That's why you just plug her mouth with something there. Ryan. Problem solved. She can't laugh. Oh, man. I'm just doing randomizer checks at this point. What am I gonna get? Unless it freezes the Garuda guards, except by the time you get them, the guard. Yeah, so it doesn't really have a purpose at that point. The current time is noon. Thanks. So the only real purpose they serve is to freeze the metal sliders on the ground. I'm gonna test that. I'm gonna test that. You better not be lying to me. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, that's where we're leaving this one tonight, guys. Bongo Bongo? Really? Maybe we'll get the ice arrows this time and we'll just start testing them out on stuff just for funsies. Just for funsies. That'll be interesting. So, but yeah, we made decent progress. 2 more temples done. We have like, what, 5 to go technically? We got Ice Cavern, Water Temple, Shadow Temple, Spirit Temple, and then Ganon's Castle for dungeons. So that's not bad. We should be able to do this in... I'll probably split it up into 2 more streams, just so we get enough out of it. Ice arrows are comically useless in the end. All the uses were just removed. Yeah. I mean, they should have just been scrapped from the game entirely, honestly. I've never had a legitimate playthrough where I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to go get the ice arrows just because I want them. They're just there. I'm going to leave them in the chest. That's where they're going to stay. But, yeah. Anywho, Moonburst, appreciated having you here tonight. Welcome into the channel if you're new. I'm not sure. We have a couple of people that lurk and then sometimes pop up in chat. So if you're a lurker, welcome to the chat. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Always nice to have new faces here. Ryan, I appreciate you hanging out with us. So, I'm surprised Stella didn't show up tonight. So hopefully she's all right. But you're new. Sometimes check for OOT streams. Yeah. We do it occasionally. We're doing the randomizer weekly. Next week is on Tuesday, where we have a group playing. And then after that, I don't know what we'll do. Tomorrow night, we're doing like horror games throughout the week now because of spooky season. And one thing is, I don't like horror games. I don't. And I get myself too immersed in them, and then they have a very, very good for viewing effect, bad for my heart effect. So... that's what we're doing tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern Time. It's playing Slender the Arrival at Ryan's request. And then I've got a couple other ones scheduled for the month. So it'll be interesting. Still busy listening to Bio's work email talk, probably. So, anyway, that's what we got going on for Friday. And then, yeah. Weekend times I'm not streaming, so. Alright, guys. Well, again, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Welcome all the new members to the channel. I appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out. And yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow night with Slender. Song of Time blocks are also over-engineered. They're just there to waste your time. That's all they are. It's just a waste of time. Get the ocarina out and play the song to move the block like 3 feet to the left. Like when you can just... when you have gauntlets that can literally move space and time, but play this song to move this one particular block. Otherwise, go fuck yourself. That's true, they don't disappear, they just get moved. But I feel like with golden gauntlets, you should just be able to, like, push them out of the way. Anyway, guys, I'm off for tonight. You guys have a good rest of your night. Have a good day tomorrow. And I'll catch you guys for the stream tomorrow night, 9:30. You guys have a good rest of your night. Take care. Peace. Oh, hold on. If you move the Song of Time blocks in Forest and fly into Forest, this child, the block will be there. Really? There's so many weird things in this game, coming back and forth. Alright, guys. Have a good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace. Yeah, get your last gamble in, Ryan.